Opinions are polarizing, particularly in the workforce, I think, because they're essentially tightly held beliefs. When you have never been challenged on how you came to your tightly held beliefs, that causes a defensive response. And so that just that within itself is divisive and polarizing. And a lot of times folks, particularly in today's environment, end up socializing within their echo chambers. And so they're only talking to people who agree with their political standpoint, and that allows them to further drive the line in the sand between us and them. It's essentially othering anybody who's not of your perspective. It's important to understand that it really is, opinions really do just come from perspective, from worldview, from your experiences, things that you've observed, and not use that as a judgment to that person, but find a way to empathize with their experience and perspective. And I think that goes across platforms, across the board, whether it's political, racial, gender, whatever. Just understand or try to understand where another person is coming from in their perspective. When you encounter someone who's got a tightly held belief or a political opinion that's different from yours, is really just take that breath, right? We learned that in elementary school. When you feel that emotion immediately hit you, that desire to become defensive, breathe, because that gives you time, and it also gives you oxygen that you need to think, right? And so when you hear that, making sure that when you're breathing, that oxygen that makes you think allows you also to listen and hear what that person is saying. Step two is to learn more. If someone has an opinion that's divisive, find out why they think that. And that's just my natural curiosity. That may have been what led me into a journalism career, is that natural curiosity about, why do you think what you think? Be respectful. And I think that whole idea of respect starts with that breath. When you breathe, take in, and understand, okay, this is something that's different than what I'm used to. Understand how you're feeling. You may feel defensive. You may feel sweat coming on your forehead. For me, what happens? My hands start to shake, right? And so I understand that. I recognize that. And so I allow that to be part of my process.